Yo, y'all already know who it is and what it is, man. It's your boy Major Quee, and this is the Trending Topic Podcast. My first time going live, man. And I really want to see how this thing go. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been live before. You know what I'm saying? Uh, what's happening, man? Let's talk Georgia football. Let's talk SEC football. You know what I'm saying? Um. Lately, I think I've been hearing about the whole Jordan Thomas committing to Georgia. I already knew he was a commit. Um, Defensive lineman, big guy, nice solid frame guy. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jordan Thomas. You know what I mean? I think he was like a 4-star guy, highly recruited. Um, I think what's the guy, the running back that came from where did he come from? 4-star guy, man. I can't believe I can't remember that guy name that just came to Georgia. Running back. He's a 4-star running back. I can't remember his name, man. See, that's why I need people in the chat, man, so they can what's happening? Who that in there? Nick Saban Jr., what's happening, man? Bulldog JC, what's happening? Hey, man, Nick Saban Jr., man, I be seeing y'all. I be seeing you in Kangaroo Black, man. Y'all boys is wild, man. Y'all boys be talking about about Bama and all of the craziness going around Bama and you know what I'm saying. Chauncey Browns, that's his name, Chauncey Brown. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, appreciate that, Nick Saban Jr. But yeah, man, I be sitting back laughing at y'all, man. Not in a negative way, but I just sit back. It's entertaining, man, to see y'all talk about Alabama, man. So many people got so many things, that they feel about Alabama, man, and I got my opinions about Alabama as well. I'm one of those guys that just feel like, I'm not so biased to my dogs to the point where I'm gonna play it like, oh, Alabama is full of shit. Alabama ain't gonna do nothing. Nah, I feel like Bounce. Oh, you put okay. I see it now. Let me put this up here. Oh yeah, you already know. All love, bro. All you already know it, man. Like I say, man, y'all boys be entertaining me, man. It be funny, man. Like just to hear y'all, cause I know y'all some Bama fans to the core. I got my TV up here. I'm sitting here looking at my computer, but yeah, I know y'all boys Bama fans to the core, man, and I know y'all want to see y'all boys do great. Y'all got a lot of things to work out over there at Alabama. Let's be real, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got a lot of things to work out over there, you know what I mean? But y'all got some guys coming in too, but you got a couple of guys that I feel like you're gonna have to get developed, you know what I'm saying? You don't have what you normally have over there, which is one, like, to be honest, like we all know, Bryce Young is gone, so and Bryce Young carried Alabama for like, what, 2 years? For the little time that he was there, he carried Alabama. You don't have a Jameson Williams, you don't have a Mitchie, so it's like, it's going you got Jermaine Burton, And I don't even want to talk about Jermaine Burton, man. I really don't want to talk about Jermaine Burton. I could say, I'm a little salty about Jermaine Burton, man. But it wasn't like when he left, man, it's crazy because when that dude left, it wasn't like, yeah. Who that, Bulldog JC? Yeah, he did. We did land the commitment. We did land Jordan Thomas. Yeah, I already knew he was going to commit, though. That was a no-brainer for me. I knew he was going to commit. What Nick Saban Jr. said, me too as well on my channel. I cover Georgia recruiting as well. Yeah, man. As podcasters or bloggers, whatever you want to consider yourself, you got to kind of, cover everything. I normally don't cover everything because I'm just strictly Georgia for my D4L, my dogs for life. So, I'm just, hone in on everything about Georgia. So I really don't cover everybody, but I see what's going on in the SEC. Of course, you got to, you know what I'm saying? You got to see what the competition looking like. But for all those people out there that think that Alabama is gonna just be just like trash, I don't think they're gonna be trash at all. Like, I think they'll still be good, but at the same time, they got a lot of shit to work out. I'm just be real with you, and I feel like it's a lot of, but I don't know, man. LSU, man, LSU, they looking pretty good over there, man. So Nick Saban Jr., man, y'all boys be careful playing LSU this season, man. What's that boy name? Jaden or whatever. What's the quarterback name? What's his name? I can't believe I'm on live forgetting all these dudes' names. It's crazy. When I ain't on live, I remember everybody. But yeah, that LSU quarterback, man, like he definitely is a dual threat. I saw y'all talking about him at one point too, Nick Saban Jr. and he said Burton is going to have to prove himself this season. Yeah, hey, you right. Burton gonna have to prove himself, bro. He gonna have to. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he was y'all leading receiver. I couldn't even believe that. But then again, you could kind of believe it because last season, y'all really didn't have no go-to guys like that. You know what I'm saying? So I can about believe that Jermaine Burton, to me, he's mediocre to me. You know what I mean? The only reason I was salty about him leaving. Yeah, LSU. Yeah. I'm trying to read the comments as we go. But yeah, the only reason I feel like I was a little salty about Jermaine Burton is because hold on. Yeah, it's because he left when dude gonna leave after we win a natty. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like he was just leaving because I don't know why he felt like Alabama was going to win it that next season, last season or whatever. But, obviously he thought that, he could possibly get another. And then, too, like I talked to my homeboy on the phone, and like I told y'all, I am not a biased Georgia fan at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm a congratulate us when we do good, and damn if we don't. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I talk to my homeboy all the time, and we go back and forth about this whole Georgia thing, and like I say, I'm not biased, so I don't know. It's a lot. It's just a lot to really unpack with this coming season because it's gonna be, you got LSU, you got Texas, Georgia, Alabama, Ohio State. Man, you got a lot of this playoff season. This early, I don't want to do no early prediction, but I can definitely see somebody that we don't normally see in the playoff this season, man. Like at least I don't know. I don't know if Texas gonna get in or not, but we just gonna have to see. It's gonna be very interesting. It's gonna be very interesting. But yeah, man, it's crazy. But back to Jermaine Burton too. What you said? That's wild. I heard it was because of Stetson was returning. Yeah, you know what? I'm glad you mentioned that because I needed to get back on track. Yeah. The reason why I was speaking about not being biased about the situation, because I honestly know the real reason why Jermaine Burton left. Jermaine Burton actually left because he wanted to, he felt like, he wasn't seeing enough touch. He wasn't getting enough touches. If y'all think about it, Stetson only predominantly threw to Ladd McConkey and Brock Bowers, you know what I'm saying? And then you had Adonis Mitchell and things, you know what I'm saying? So I think the competition was just too deep over there for Jermaine Burton. To be real, I think that's what it all chalk up to. Like, the competition was just too thick for him. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's hard to come to Georgia. That's why a lot of players like Sammy Brown, incredible player, incredible talent. But when you come to Georgia, it's gonna be hell, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people talk about it. The ones that's leaving and the ones that's there. They let it be known that that's the hardest thing that they have ever done is when they come to Georgia. So yeah, man, like Stetson, like you say, man, Stetson, I don't think it was him returning. Nah, it wasn't that he was returning. Go Dogs. Tenal, I don't know how to pronounce it. But yeah, go Dogs. But yeah, man, I don't think it had nothing to do with Stetson coming back. I think that, like I said, it was just all about Stetson not getting the ball to him as much as he wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Which, I mean, if you want to leave because of something like that, then that's cool. But like I just said, it all boils down to competition. If you can't handle that competition, you know what I'm saying, you got to think, you know, Jermaine, you got to get open. You got to get open. Yeah, he could throw it to you, but are you going to be open? No, you know what I'm saying? He getting into the guys that he feel more comfortable with. Every quarterback does that. Whoever that he feel more comfortable with, that's where the go-tos come from. And we all know that Stetson's go-to was Ladd McConkey and Brock Bowers. You know, how many quarterbacks got multiple go-tos? And let me not forget Adonis Mitchell, you know what I'm saying? So, like, how many quarterbacks got multiple go-tos? And ain't many quarterbacks that have that. But, hey, Jermaine Burton just wasn't one of those guys. Tanil, what's happening? Yeah, this is my first live, y'all. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to do this more often. You know what I mean? I just wanted to get here and talk SEC, man. What's going on, man? Y'all let me know what's happening in the SEC world right now. Like I say, I mainly stick to Georgia because, you know what, my D4L, they need that content, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I mainly stick to Georgia, but I know we did just grab that running back. We did just grab a defensive lineman, which is a good thing. And, yeah. Tanil, yeah, what's happening? But yeah, man, what y'all got going on for the night, man? What's happening, man? Like what we talking about, man? SEC talk. What we talking about? Who looking good out there that I'm missing? Because I know Texas probably gonna look pretty good. LSU definitely gonna look good. Oh, shout out to Bulldog JC. You know what I'm saying? He just shared me. That's what's up, man. Shout out to him, man. Yeah, you know the Bulldogs gonna look good. Y'all already know that. What y'all thinking about Carson Beck, man? I've been team Carson Beck since he came to Georgia. You know what I mean? He's not a dual threat quarterback, but he can get out of that pocket and make a play every now and again. You know what I mean? Who you think will be the next commit? Man, who knows? Who knows who's gonna be the next commit? Shout out to John Daly. Who knows who's going to be the next commit, to be honest, man, because like I said, it's so much competition at Georgia. So that's running some of these guys off. You know what I mean? Only the strong going to survive at Georgia. You know what I'm saying? So if you a strong player, if you got that drive and you got that grind in you going to come to Georgia. You going to come where you know you going to get developed at. And like I say, a lot of players don't come to Georgia because of the competition. You got to think of guys like Sammy Brown. Now I know he went to Bolden. You know what? I watched some highlights. He may come. But like I was saying, back to what I was saying, like even with Sammy Brown, of course he had already had a relationship with Clemson. So I kind of felt like, yeah, he probably will go to Clemson because excuse me. I felt like that because you got to think Clemson ain't got nothing going on right now. Clemson always keep a decent defense, but they can always use more, just as well as Georgia. But at the same time, Georgia got some competition over there, man. In order to play at Georgia, y'all know hey, look, what Nick Saban Jr. said, how well does Carson Beck, Hicks, Dean plays with the legs. Hey, Carson, man, listen, Carson may not have the legs that everybody want to see. You know, nowadays, most quarterbacks, you know, they dual threats. Like almost damn near every, even in the NFL, man. If you're not a dual threat, you know, but, if the offense, if the offense can get that shit right and make sure that they protect the quarterback, what you said, Nick Saban Jr.? Carson Beck extend. Oh. I mean, yeah. Hey, what's happening? Peter MSP, David Williams, a little worried about Beck. Don't know if he has that dog in him like Bennett. He doesn't have to be a dual threat, but need to be a straight up winner. Yeah, I think Carson won it, man. I think Carson wanted. I think a lot of people know that Carson wanted too. But can like Nick Saban Jr. can he extend the plays with his legs? I'm not sure. I've seen him make some plays, you know what I'm saying? But, of course, that was, trash time, you know what I mean? Third, fourth quarter. So, defenses be gassed, but at the end of the day, he still made the plays. So I got to give him credit for that. You know what I mean? Do I think he need that at Georgia? No. I think our offensive line is will protect him enough. Will he have to? Yes. I feel like he will have to at some point. Utilize his legs. You know what I'm saying? Oh, nah, you good, Nick Saban Jr. You straight. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, we ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming as I am, baby. Y'all come as y'all is. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all come, we ain't got to be perfect. This ain't ESPN. You know what I'm saying? We ain't no Skip Bayless over here or no Stephen A. Smith. We gonna talk shit. I'm gonna have my little drink. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it gonna go. I'm gonna try not to cuss too much. You know how YouTube be doing. But yeah, I think Carson Beck gonna do good, man. I think it's gonna be a big time transition for us Georgia fans to see Carson out there. You know what I mean? Some players, we gonna be pissed off at him. You know how Georgia fans get. You know how we was with Stetson. I'm guilty of it. My homeboy, I be telling y'all about, I be on the phone with. Now my homeboy, he been a Stetson fan forever. This dude been you know what I mean? He must have seen something in Stetson. I don't know how. Or why, but he's seen something in Stetson. Appreciate you doing the damn thing today, bro. Let's go, dogs. You already know what time it is, David Williams, man. And shout out to you for subscribing, and shout out to the subscribers out there. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know it's D4L. We ain't doing the damn good dogs. We doing the D4L. So shout out to all my D4Ls out there. Dog for life. You know what I mean? But yeah, I talk to my homeboy all the time. He was a Stetson fan, you know what I'm saying, to the core. I really wasn't in the beginning. But let's be real. Let's be honest. Everybody that was watching Georgia football back when D'Wan Mathis was playing, or when he started, well, that was supposed to start, because dude ain't, I don't even want to talk about him right now. Didn't he go to Temple or something like that? Now he's a receiver. He's not even a quarter. I don't even want to talk about him no more. But anyway, yeah, Stetson, he did some things out there that made me feel like he wasn't the guy for the job. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, it is what it is. I can only go off of, performance and what I was able to see. You know what I'm saying? Carson will have to replace the runs. I believe so. That Stetson had wasn't always, but sometimes can't forget. Yeah, and you know that, and you know what? I'm gonna get to you too, Nick Saban Jr. But you know what though? The crazy thing about it, when Stetson left, out of all of what Stetson did, that's the only thing I thought about. I said, damn, I'm gonna miss them legs. I said, I'm gonna miss them legs, man. Yeah, I said, I'm going to miss them damn legs, man. But it's crazy. Nick Saban, how do you feel about Mike Bobo? I think he's going to do well with. Yeah, Mike Bobo, I mean, Mike Bobo is from Georgia. I mean, that doesn't matter. But Mike Bobo is from Georgia, as well as Kirby Smart. Kirby Smart was born in Alabama, but he's from Georgia. You know what I'm saying? And Mike Bobo, he was already a coach at Georgia before. What was it, 2012, 2014? Y'all know I get mixed up with these dates and all of that. But yeah, Mike Bobo knows the system. He already knows the system. Mike Bobo did damn good the few years that he was at Georgia as well too. So share Quee out, y'all social media platforms. Come on, dudes. Share it out, baby. Y'all already know what it is. But yeah, I mess with Mike Bobo. I'm cool. I'm comfortable with it. Like, because, we seen Mike Bobo already with Georgia. So, like, if you was a Georgia fan, he was already there before. So it's like, at the end of the day, I'm cool with that. And then I feel like with Georgia, with Mike Bobo and Kirby Smart together, man, that's going to be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because both of them got an obligation to Georgia. Like, let's be real. Both of them guys got obligations. Both of them are from Georgia. You know what I'm saying? So, if I'm just thinking of if it was me, because I got my coach vibes on. So y'all I ain't Major Quee no more. Just call me Coach Quee. You know what I'm saying? Bobo Muschamp. Yes, sir. All players, yes, they was. Who that? John Day, yes, sir. All on played. You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta think, man, like you said, Bobo Muschamp, Glenn Schumann, man, these dudes ain't playing, man. Why you think when players leave Georgia, they be like, man, that was the hardest thing I had to ever do. You know what I'm saying? It's a big time transition coming into Georgia. Man, Georgia ain't bullshitting. Besides all of these, Joseph aim to commit the next great defense lineman. Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, bro, David, like I said, bro, it's gonna be a lot of, guys trying to come. Some of them gonna see that competition. You know how it go. When players decide to commit to a team, it's a number of reasons why they commit. You know what I mean? They may feel like, oh, if they're a running back, they may feel like, oh, well, they don't have a running back, so let me, I know I'll get a chance over there, so let me go there. But when you talk about the defense, bro, it's rough, man. I feel for him, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Even though I got a competitive spirit, even when I played football, because like I said in one of my videos, I was a running back and I was also inside linebacker. But I had the competitive spirit. I like to hit. You know what I'm saying? I always like to hit. So none of that didn't bother me hitting. I love the game of football. So that's the whole point. I love the game of football. So I love the competition. But when you going from high school to Georgia, that's the next level, man. That's the next level. You feel what I'm saying? Like going from a girlfriend to getting married, that next level. You get a little cold feet. You know what I'm saying? You get a little cold feet. And I think that's what a lot of players do. I hope that they come to Georgia. I hope a lot of these guys, suck it up and go ahead and, get competitive, man. It's all about being competitive. But that NIL, man, that NIL and a bunch of other reasons why these guys, don't decide to come here or go there. You know what I mean? So, but yeah. Who else looking good though, y'all? Y'all in the chat, man. Who else looking good, man? What about Tennessee? What y'all think about Tennessee, man? I really don't. You know what, man? I ain't mind Tennessee until the fans, bro. Like Tennessee fans they be on it, bro. Like for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the fans too. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean no harm or disrespect, but them guys be on it like crazy, like as if they a championship team. And I just like to know, like, what do they see? Because I don't really see whatever they see in Tennessee. I do see Tennessee on a up and up though. You know what I'm saying? Joe Milton. What y'all think about Joe Milton? What y'all think about that dude, man? I mean, they ain't got the guys they had last season, so like, what they doing as far as offense? What they doing over there? Same gimmick offense, Mean Machine. Hey, you ain't lying neither. You ain't lying. That up tempo offense, but just like Nick Saban Jr. said in that live that he was in with Kangaroo Black, that little up tempo offense, Georgia tamed that shit. Love Tennessee, but hate the Vols. Love Tennessee, but hate the Vols. Hey, Gatlinburg. Yeah. Out here in South Carolina where I'm at, a lot of people go out to Gatlinburg or whatever. But anyway, yeah, man. I think it's a gimmick offense too. I think that fast pace. It was just one game. Right. Nick Saban Jr. say Tennessee act like they was just one game away from the Natty. Facts. Big time facts. Bro, they was not. Bro, y'all boys, y'all had a good season. I give it to y'all. Y'all had a good season, but damn, man. Yeah, for real. Mostly worried about South Carolina and Tennessee. Who worried? John? Who worried? I know you ain't talking about Georgia. Worried about South Carolina and Tennessee? No, come on, man. That come on now. You almost you see how quick I was like, who? Like, wait a minute. Now I know. I'm not worried about South Carolina. Definitely not South Carolina. What's his name? Riddle? Bro, no. No, they not he's not the answer, bro. He's not the answer. And Tennessee, I'm not really worried about Tennessee either. You know what I'm saying? I think Tennessee going to give us a better game than South Carolina will. Do I think South Carolina is... I don't even... And I live in South Carolina. You know what I'm saying? I ain't that far from the Gamecock Stadium. But I can't stand... I ain't going to say that. I ain't going to say that. Rattler, Spencer Rattler. Yeah, that's his name, Spencer Rattler. I told y'all I get mixed up with these names as soon as I get on live. But yeah, that Tennessee offense will be figured out this season. Yeah, what you mean in the sense like what? Figure it out. Like they gonna, because I don't know what they got going on. Changes being implemented this season is gonna stop some of this hurry up offense stuff. Yeah, you already know teams is already on it. They seen what happened last season. So the SEC teams, well, yeah, SEC teams, we already own it. We already know what Tennessee, plan to do. We already know that hurry up offense is played out at this point. I was there in 2019 when we lost to Scar at home. Right? Okay. Red-headed brother gonna hit hard this year. Red-headed brother gonna hit hard. I don't know who you talking about, but red-headed brother gonna hit. But yeah. Yeah, man, I ain't like them the last two teams I'm worried about. I think they both gonna play us better than they did. Well, I think South Carolina play us better than what they played us last season, but Tennessee gonna play us like they always play us, and we gonna beat them like we always do. Oh yeah, defense is definitely gonna get it figured out. Yeah, defense is like I said, the SEC. We know what's coming when it comes to Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? Like Tennessee just got to get some game changers over there and some playmakers. That's all they got to do. Milton, he's a dual threat. But like you just gotta have a defense that's gonna contain it, and Georgia has done that. Alabama did it. Let's be real, y'all. Tennessee beat Alabama last season, but Spencer Rattler, I got you, Peter. But yeah, y'all act like Alabama goddamn got screwed by they act like Alabama got screwed by Tennessee. Like, come on, man. Tennessee was on their heels the whole damn game. Let's be real, y'all. What they did, didn't they win by a field goal or something like that? And and boy, they went crazy. I mean, these jokers, bro. Bro, we won 2 championships back to back, and Georgia didn't go that motherfucking. I'm sorry, y'all, but Georgia didn't go that crazy. Golly, Tennessee act like they just won. I mean, they act like they don't won a Super Bowl. They act like they won the natty. Like, are y'all serious, bro? Like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Yeah, and that's another thing too. Nick Saban Jr. Those penalties did cost, and that's what I was telling my homeboy. He didn't want to hear that at the time, but I was trying to explain to him, like, bro, if it wasn't for Alabama penalties, Alabama would have not lost that game. You know what I'm saying? It's not like Tennessee was doing something that was just so, immaculate and bro, didn't they win by a field goal? Yeah, you know what? Alabama hadn't been disciplined in the last 2 years. They hadn't been disciplined since Bryce Young took over. I think, they hadn't. I hadn't seen that discipline that they normally have. Yeah, they won by a damn field goal, man. Like, are y'all serious, bro? And y'all was just that proud about that. I'm glad for y'all. I'm glad for Tennessee that they beat Alabama, and I'm glad for all of that. But it's not like they did a lot, bro. It's like, come on, man. Let's be real, y'all. Let's be real, Tennessee. South Carolina, even though I live here, I give them respect, but South Carolina, they won't match up to us far as talent-wise. You better ask Shane Beamer. Shane Beamer already know. What time it is. You better ask him. He know what time it is. I don't know, man. Shane Beamer, I don't know. I don't even know if he gonna be the answer. Y'all think he gonna be the answer? Yeah, I feel you, Nick Saban Jr. Poorly coached defense. Yeah, I count Bama's game with Texas as a loss. What you feel about that, Nick Saban Jr.? But Peter said I count Bama's game with Texas as a loss. Ref bailed them out. Oh. Okay, I see what you said. Okay, refs bailed them out. I didn't watch that. I didn't watch that. So I'm not, you know what I'm saying? But I did see the game I did see the Tennessee game. I mean, everybody watched the Bama Tennessee game. Everybody was prepared for that. Everybody watched it. You know what I'm saying? We wanted to see what Tennessee was all about. Then they showed us what they was about. At the end of the day, they won the game. We can't have no excuses. But the only excuses we can say, yeah, you right. We all entitled to our opinions, right? But one thing I can say is that, you know, they did step their game up. So shout out to Tennessee and Josh Heupel. Even though people trying to push this narrative that Josh Kirby is beefing with Josh Heupel and Heupel, you know, and you know, trying to push this narrative like Kirby smart, you know. That Bryce Young fumble. Yeah, I remember that. You know what I'm saying? I remember that. Yeah, in Tuscaloosa. Yeah, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I think Tennessee gonna look good. I hate to say South Carolina, but they may look decent this season. Ohio State. I ain't been hearing really no buzz around Ohio State. You know what I'm saying? I really hadn't heard too much of nothing around them. But Ohio State keep the receivers and things. I don't know who they gonna replace their quarterback. Who their quarterback will be. I don't know. But you know, Alabama, you know, we all know they got some kinks and things to work out. Bama, Texas, you know, I spoke about them. They looking pretty decent over there. Who else, man? Who else looking good? Because, you know, all of these non-SEC teams be crying because Georgia and Alabama is always in the championship or always in the play. Like, that's this whole thing with these games, these 8 games and all of this hoorah and hoorah about all this. That's all it's about. Everybody think that their team deserves to be in the playoffs or play for a national championship. That's all this whole thing is about. You know what I'm saying? But we clearly know who deserves to be there. You know what I mean? What about that? What about when we played TCU last season in the Natty? You know what I'm saying? So some teams just don't really deserve. You know what I mean? I don't care what their record is. You can't withstand the SEC. Nick Saban Jr. said Tennessee is up and coming. Yeah, LSU. Yeah. I spoke about them too. LSU definitely. They looking good, man. They definitely looking good over there. You know. What do you say? What South Carolina players believe in Shane Beamer? He said, "I tell you what, South Carolina players believe in Shane Beamer, and this is a good recipe for a winning program." Hey, man, look. I mean, when you take the job, you gotta win over the players. You gotta win the players over. You gotta make them believe in you. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't come over there and be lollygagging. You know what I'm saying? And BSing. You gotta win over the players. So I'm glad that they do believe in them. I'm glad that they are bought into this whole Shane Beamer. I'm not bought into Shane Beamer. You know what I mean? Honestly, I'm not bought into that guy. But I do see them stepping up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But beating teams like Georgia and Bama and LSU, you know, the main guys, no, I don't see them to that point yet. They probably can, of course they got on Tennessee ass, but you know, we all knew Tennessee wasn't no number 1 team in the country. Well, they had it for a week. No disrespect to the Vols, man, for real, man. Do you think USC gets into the playoffs this season? Hey, I ain't think about USC. I didn't think about USC, man, but they might just get in there. But you know what? Like I said before, I definitely see somebody that we don't normally see. Gotta go. Love it. See you next time. All right, Peter. We gonna holler. D4L. But yeah, Nick Saban Jr. I don't know, man. We may, but I don't know how because you know they defense ain't hitting on nothing. You know what I'm saying? They got Bear Alexander. He's another guy that I felt like, you know, But anyway, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. They defense, if they defense stepped their game up, if they stepped up from last season, then yeah, they definitely got a big time chance. USC's problem is their defense, and Utah. Yeah, that's why I was just saying. Junkyard Dog, what's up? What's happening? What's happening? But yeah, I was just talking about that defense, man. The USC defense, man. They got to step the game up. If they stepped up from last season, they got a big pop. They got a big chance. Utah. Oh, okay. What Utah doing? Yeah, Nick Saban Jr. Bear, you say beer, it's cool. But yeah, Bear surprised me too, man. I got you. You ain't gotta retype it. I got you. But yeah, Bear, he definitely surprised me. I think he surprised all of us because of the way he went out. The day of the spring game, that's when you announced that, you know what I'm saying, you transferring to, and it's like, bro, what did you think? You think with all that competition at Georgia, and bro, he would have had a prominent career at Georgia. He would have started at Georgia, but you got to understand, bro, you are not the only bit of talent out there, bro. This is not high school where you got a concrete spot and you don't move. You just there. This is not high school, bro. This is college, my dude. And this is Georgia we talking about. So, we specialize in the defense at this point. Y'all already see since Kirby Smart been there. We specialize in defense. You know what I'm saying? So it's like at the end of the day, but you know what? We don't need guys like that. Even let's talk about, see, I told you I'll be forgetting names. The whole Dylan Raiola situation with I can't believe the receiver from Ohio State, the 5-star guy from Ohio State. Let's see if I can remember his name. Y'all, somebody in the chat, give me his name. I probably can pull it up right now. Yeah, man. What's that guy name, man? From Ohio State. What's the guy name, y'all? From Ohio State, man. I just did a video about that dude, man. But he out here, the 5-star guy that just committed to Ohio State, man. Damn, I can't believe I don't know his name, man. But anyway, y'all know who I'm talking about. Right. No, not him. Not him, Junkyard Dog. The one that Jeremiah Smith. That's his name. I'm sorry, y'all. Jeremiah Smith. Jeremiah, like when I was back to what I was saying about Bear Alexander for a second. We don't need guys like Bear Alexander. We don't need guys like Jeremiah Smith. He's another guy. Like, my whole thing with Jeremiah Smith is, if you commit to a team, why are you out here? And I wanted to talk about this in a video, but this is the perfect time right now. Yeah, Jeremiah Smith, Junkyard Dog. Yep, that's him. But anyway, yeah, I'm thinking to myself, like, why are you taking visits after you done committed to the Buckeyes? Like, who does that? We don't need guys like that either. Nah, we need guys that's gonna buy in to Georgia. We don't need nobody that's just gonna come over here and get a few pictures. He's on his Instagram now. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt of saying that he may not use his Instagram as much. So that's why his Instagram still got pictures up, the Georgia uniform up. But he's still suited up in Georgia, as well as Tennessee, as well as Florida. So it's like, why are you, like, dude, you taking trips and taking visits after you done committed to Ohio State? Like, are you serious? Bro, you can stay at Ohio State for all that. Cause we know where we know where your mindset at. You ain't commit. We need you to commit. Fully commit. We need you to fully commit. We don't need you going nowhere else. Taking looks and taking trips. We don't need you doing nothing else but dedicating yourself to Georgia. You know what I mean? I actually thought that Dylan Raiola was gonna get him to flip. All you need to know about Bear Alexander was Logue and the other lineman shed no tears after He left some pointed comments after the spring game. Yeah, that's right. That's true. That's true. They didn't even want to talk about it. I remember one of the reporters asking Zion about it, and he was like, no comment type of situation. Like they wasn't hearing that. You said Clemson won't let you visit after you verbally commit? Wow. I didn't know that. That's something new for me, Nick Saban Jr. Yeah, that's something new. But I just didn't understand why Jeremiah Smith why are you doing that? Like, why are you going taking visits after you verbally commit, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Then he put out a tweet saying, I thought that taking visits was a part of the recruiting process. Bro, you verbally committed to Ohio State. I could see if you, I don't know how they can spot it, but they do. Yeah, like I don't know, why you gonna verbally commit to a team and then start taking visits. Like, bro, to me that sounds like you're not gonna be committed to the team. I don't care if you there or not, or you fully commit to them or not. Verbally, you still not fully committed at the end of the day. We know your mind is going to be going everywhere else. We know you're going to be looking at it, what everybody else doing. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even about football. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like a lot of this stuff with the NIL and all of this transferring is weakening college football. I feel like they should be able to transfer out, of course, and go wherever they want to, flip or whatever the case may be. But damn, man, once you commit to a team, man, commit to that damn team. What's the point of even verbally committing? You know what I mean? What's the point? They can stop it, but they do. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, I don't know, man. I just feel like I'm glad he didn't commit to Georgia. I just think Jeremiah Smith is one of those opportunist type guys, I don't want to, throw dirt on his name. I hate to do people like that, but at the end of the day, what's real is real, man. Jeremiah, it is what it is. He put on the dog chain and all of this good stuff and taking pictures and all this after you done committed to Ohio State. Like, come on, bro. You straddling the fence, man. So don't come over here to Georgia with all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't need you over here with that. We need guys that's going to buy into our program and buy into our coaching staff, and somebody that know if you work hard, you will see the field. We need guys like that. We don't need guys that just want to come over here just to get a championship. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of guys come to Georgia for that, and a lot of guys come to Alabama for that, because they know that these are the winning teams, or these are the teams to come to, of course, 5-star guys. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do, Nick Saban Jr. Take all your visits and then commit to a team. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna commit to a team? How you gonna commit to a team and then start taking visits, bro? If they're not all dog, keep moving. Yeah, for real. Tanil said, if they not all dog, keep it moving. That's facts. Because we don't need that over here. We don't need that. Not at Georgia, bro. We don't need you straddling the fence. Oh, should I go over there? Should I go? We don't need none of that, man. Just commit to Georgia. Like I said, go hard, work hard, and you're going to see the field, man. That's all to it. You know what I'm saying? 3P. Johnny Guitar say 3P. Y'all already know what time it is. You know what though, man? Listen, I think we're gonna 3P as well, but it's gonna be some guys out there. It's gonna be some teams out there that's gonna try to get in that way. You know what I'm saying? It's a 3P, so guys we gonna become the hunted. Now we know what Kirby, it's Kirby's slogan, and Kirby's saying that we do the hunting, but at the end of the day, we 2-time champions, bro. We finna get they finna be keeping their eyes on us. You know what I'm saying? Straight up tells them if intimidate starting time and NIL is your main focus, that might not be the facts. But I think that's what I think you need to tell them that when they come to any program. I don't care if it's Georgia or not. If you come to any program, if that's all you worry about is championships and NILs, the NIL deals and stuff like that, then yeah, you need to go somewhere else, man. Go somewhere else, get your money, get your bag, and do whatever you need to do. But if you want to come to Georgia, if you coming to Georgia to get developed, come on, baby. Come on. You going to Alabama to get developed? Go ahead. You going to Tennessee, South Carolina, all these teams. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, go ahead, bro. That's what it's all about. That's what football is all about, man. But they making it about the money. They making it about the money, and they making it about, oh, I'm going to go over here because Dylan Raiola is over here, and I know Dylan Raiola is the #1 quarterback in the nation, so I'm going to go over it. And I understand that. Let's be real. I understand where he coming from. You know what I'm saying? Being the #2 overall player for 2024, I understand that. But at the same time, bro, like, hey, once you commit. When you commit to a woman, that's what it is. You don't start going out there taking visits to other women's house. You know what I'm saying? once you committed, baby, you in there like swimwear on the beach chair. For real. Junkyard Dog, said, yep. And it makes a difference with the good kids and parents. Notice the type of kids that stay, connection and tough. Yeah, that's what it's all about though. Like, I think it's the way the kids, it's a lot of things that go into it. I don't even want to give my opinion about it because my opinion can possibly be wrong. But it's just a lot of things that go into why these guys are choosing to flip and choosing to, commit and take visits and things like that. But what really got me is when Jeremiah said that I thought that was a part of the recruiting process. I was like, bro, like, what are you talking about? Now, if you would have took the visits, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Some of y'all, you know what? The message be coming, the chat coming in a little slow. I wish it was coming in a lot faster. You know what I'm saying? But some of that stuff I'm gonna be getting to it late or whatever. But yeah, man, like I just feel like, it's gonna be a great season. All in all, it's gonna be a great season. Georgia's gonna do great. Y'all already know. This is a good channel. You're knowledgeable. I like you. And Uncle Lou. Go dog. Oh yeah, shout out to Uncle Lou, man. Anybody out there, man, y'all let Uncle Lou know. Major Quee at the Trending Topic Podcast said shout out to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Big time shout out to Uncle Lou. Big time shout out to Kangaroo Black as well. You know what I'm saying? Nick Saban Jr. Shout out to y'all, man. Like I'm one of those channels, man, that give out love, man. You know what I'm saying? You show me respect, I'm gonna show you respect. You feel me? So I don't care to throw out names or nothing like that to let nobody else get no shine. Hey man, take the shine. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm good, baby. We good over here. But yeah, man. Who else doing good out there, y'all? Who else looking like champions out there? Who else y'all see, man? Because I mean, I done threw out a couple of names. I done threw out a couple of programs. You know what I'm saying? I don't see nobody. Like I said, I think that when it comes to the playoffs, we're gonna see somebody different than we normally see. Like last season with TCU getting in. What y'all think? Our first real test might be November 15th at UT. How good is it to be a UG fan right now? Yeah. Yeah, that's facts. Like, well, I don't know. UT, I don't know. I don't know, USC will be good. John Daly said USC be good. Dave Williams said it's definitely a tough situation to commit early, then have more visits. But if our current commitment didn't visit, the Dogs would not have that running back. But if our current commit, oh yeah, I see what you're saying. I already see what you're saying with Chauncey. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I mean, that's true. That's true. So that's true too. Now, you brought up a good point. With the running back, you brought up a good point. But I'm just saying, man. If you go, like I say, if you're gonna commit, man. Don't Don't come to Georgia if you only thinking about a championship. I know a lot of teams do that. Trust me, I do. I mean, a lot of players do that, and I know why they do that. Of course, every player wants to be able to kiss the trophy, you know? Well, of course, every player wants to be able to kiss the trophy. Every player want a ring, but at the same time, man, you playing college level football to get better, to be able to advance yourself, to be able to get to the NFL. The Natty, I mean, it's a big deal. Yes, it's a big deal because that's you at that next level. You want to be a champion at that next level, but at the same time, give yourself time to get developed no matter where you go. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you go to Georgia or if you go to Bama or if you go to wherever because you just want to be, with a better coaching staff and you feel like you'll be a better player going to Georgia or going to wherever, then come on, man. Come on over to Georgia. But don't come over here with intentions to get no money and with intentions to, you know what I'm saying? Oh, if Georgia ain't doing right as far as this and that and third, I'm leaving them too. Nah, man. Come over here and get developed, man. Y'all know Georgia developing players, especially on that defensive side of the ball. That Nick Saban Jr. said, do you think Florida State will be a playoff contender? Florida State? Hey, you know what? That's another thing that me and my guy talk about a lot of time too. Florida State stepping their game back up, baby. Hey, that's another program we got to look out for, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. Florida State looking damn good. They on the rise, baby. So I don't know about the playoffs just yet this season. I don't know about the playoffs, but, I forgot about Michigan. You know what I'm saying? Johnny Guitar said Michigan is only good in the regular season. I think Oregon might be good this season, too. Oregon? Dan Lannon in Oregon? I don't know. You may know something that I don't know about Oregon, Johnny Guitar. I'm not sure about Oregon. What's that? Championships build exposure to everyone. David Williams. We just got this young man who wants development in a championship. Yeah. That's all it's about. Tanil said Riley having Caleb Williams for another season is going to be. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, having Caleb Williams, that's, and I think Nick Saban Jr. brought that up, or somebody brought that up earlier in the video, in the live, like, about USC. Yeah, man, Caleb Williams, he's definitely going to make a difference up there at USC, man. I think they definitely got a chance when it comes to this playoff this season, too. So we might see him. Gators would be tough this year. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's why I'm asking y'all, because I mainly focus in on Georgia. Now, later on in the season, once the season get ready to start, that's when I really do my, I always watch where players going. Don't get me wrong. Like, I watch where these guys coming in and all of the guys that's getting all of this buzz coming into the season. But, I don't, I don't subscribe to none of these guys like I do Georgia. Florida State, LSU, Ohio State, Michigan, somebody always stumps their toe in the Pac-12. I just can't pick a Pac-12 team to contend. I still think Clemson are pretenders. Man, listen. You you started something with that one, Junkyard Dog. Hey, I don't know what to say. Damn, my shit done ran out. God damn it. But yeah, anyway, yeah, y'all, I had to stop smoking. I used to smoke cigarettes, so I vape now. Y'all subscribe to me. Y'all see me vaping and all that. But yeah, man, yeah, you started something with that one right there. You said you think Clemson are pretenders. What you mean by that, pretenders? I ain't heard nothing around Clemson now. Clemson, man. Dabo, where you at, Dabo? Like, boy, you been in hiding for a little minute. Ever since that dud came over there, Ungalele, DJ, ever since that boy came over there, boy, I ain't heard nothing from Dabo. I ain't heard nothing for Dabo. I don't know what Dabo got going on right now, man. I don't know what Dabo got going on right now, man. Shout out to Clemson though, man. Yeah, the offense. Yeah, like I said, I hadn't heard nothing about Clemson. You know what I mean? I don't know what they gonna do. They might blow our mind coming this season and surprise us, man. You never know. You never know what they gonna do. But yeah, like I said, y'all, it's gonna be a great season. Unger was trash, yeah, man. I think Washington is a sleeper with Michael. Yeah, Michael Phoenix, yeah. Washington, the Huskies, yeah. Man, but it's a lot of teams to watch out for, But the only thing that I will say is, man, is Cub is gonna be good, but Miami, FSU, and NC are all better. I think that in the ACC, yeah, Miami. Hey, Miami back on it too. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Don't sleep on Miami either. Now, Miami back on it too, and shout out to Miami, man. Yeah, man. So when I moved to South Carolina, in 2015. Give y'all a little backstory on me, a little info on me. Arkansas is going to sneak up. Arkansas, yeah, you're right about that. Not for the playoffs, like you said, yeah. Not for the playoffs, but Arkansas definitely will. They definitely will compete. But yeah, back to what I was saying, so when I moved to South Carolina in 2015, man, I was working and I met one of the guys that was like my best friends, and we was like, like none other. We was like brothers. Most of y'all guys out there, y'all already know how that is when you meet somebody and this guy, you meet them and they feel like you've been knowing them all your life. So when we started hanging, we started, going, his girl, his wife met my girl and, they kids, meet my kid, all that good stuff. We was like brothers, you know what I mean? But anyway, he was a Miami fan and he loved Miami, you know what I mean? But he recently passed back in 21. Like I said, man, that was a big loss for me. You know what I'm saying? It was like one of the few people that I lost that was very close to me, you know what I'm saying? But he was a diehard Miami fan. Shout out to Miami. And rest in peace to Danny Burnside. Rest in peace, bro. But yeah, man, that's just a little backstory on, me and my homie in Miami. Boy, that joker, he wanted to see Miami win it all, man. But Miami just wasn't at that level, man. I think Ole Miss sophomore running back is going to be hell. I got to check him out. Quinshawn, I got to check him out. Yeah, I got to check him out because we definitely play Ole Miss this season in the regular season. So I'm going to check him out. But yeah, man, like I say, man, shout out to Miami. Shout out to my homeboy, my brother. I love you like you was blood. You know what I'm saying? You just had a different mother. You know what I mean? Shout out to Danny Burnside, man. Big time Miami fan, big time Atlanta Falcon fan. Shout out to you, bro. I love you. But they just can't play D. Who you talking about? Ole Miss? Ole Miss is a trap game. But we have to thankfully. Oh yeah, we got them in Athens. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think, bro. I don't see nobody really beating Georgia, bro. I don't see nobody beating Georgia in the regular season, bro. I really don't see that. You know what I'm saying? I see some teams, getting close. I see some teams, might even. I just don't see nobody beating Georgia, bro. I really don't see that. I don't see it. And Carson not having the legs that Stetson have or had at Georgia, that's not going to stop us from winning these games. You know what I'm saying? It's not. So let's be clear. You know what I mean? It's not gonna. I mean, yeah, we're gonna miss those legs. We're gonna miss a lot of those big running plays and plays that we felt like should have been a sack, but we gonna miss it. We gonna miss Stetson's legs, but I think Carson got a better range when it comes to the pass game, and it's definitely gonna, help out Junkyard Dog. Now I'm trying to talk to myself in there being some contests, but we're just monsters, man. Just the monsters, man. Yeah. You already know, man. Like everybody know about Georgia. Everybody know about Georgia at this point. Most people waiting for us to fall off. That's what they hoping for this season. A lot of teams and a lot of fans, they hoping we fall off this season, but it's not gonna happen. I mean, it's just not gonna happen. I know y'all looking for us to, take a step back, but I don't feel like we're taking a step back at all. Like I said, the only thing that concerns most of Georgia fans is Carson Beck. You know what I mean? And that's about it. We know the defense is going to do good. We know the offense is going to the offensive line. We know the running backs is going to be great. I don't know about nobody else, but I know we're going to be good. We just, like I said, the only concern that I've been hearing and that I've been concerned with is Carson Beck a little bit. But like I said, he can make plays. He can make those little plays that a lot of people don't think he can make. You know what I'm saying? Of course, he's not very fast. You know what I mean? But at the same time, he good. We good. Y'all don't even worry about it, D4L. We good. Yeah, we good. But yeah, man, look, man, I don't want to hold y'all too long, man. What's scary is we're not QB dependent with the way Kirby has us built, but now we're starting to get elite quarterback. Right. That's facts. Junkyard Dog, you made a good point with that one. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we got so much talent around the quarterback, and we got a lot of protection around the quarterback as well. If you think about our offense, I mean, we didn't even allow a lot of teams to even get to Stetson like that. I mean, of course he got sacked a couple times at Georgia, but just think about it, bro. Stetson had all the time in the world for majority of the games last season to make plays. So and we definitely got these elite quarterbacks coming in now. So it's like, yeah, man. That's why I'm not really concerned. I'm not really really concerned with Georgia taking a step back or anything like that. I know a lot of people think that we will, but nah. As far as a three-peat, I'm not fully bought into it. I think I'll be more so bought into it once the season starts, though. Once the first couple of games and we get to see what these guys really looking like. We get to see what Carson looking like. We get to see what that defense looking like. I think that's when I'll, make my final decision. Rah, love it. Them tight ends are gonna be, yeah, I know, right? It's just getting these guys the playing time that they need, because we can have all the talent that we want over here at Georgia, but eventually dudes is gonna start pulling out if they're not touching the field, especially with these high caliber players, these top prospects coming to Georgia. Have a lot of Georgia recruiting content. Okay, yeah, keep that content going, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't really subscribe to a lot of other content outside of Georgia because I mainly focus on my boys. You know what I mean? But I do know what's going on. I know who going where. I know who committing to, especially with the SEC. I know who committing or who coming into the SEC. But yeah, man, shout out to all the people out there that shout out to Alabama and everybody that subscribed to Alabama. And it's gonna be, like I told y'all, it's gonna be a hell of a season. Y'all mark my word, because I'm definitely coming with content once the season starts. So y'all, hey, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a crazy season. If y'all don't think it's gonna be crazy, it's gonna be crazy, bro. It's gonna be crazy. Junkyard Dog said Bobo is gonna throw the ball around, though. It's gonna make Kirby's butt itch, but we need to open it up. Yeah, we're gonna have to, and we got the right quarterback to do it. We got the right quarterback to do that. Junkyard Dog. Carson is the right guy, bro. He's definitely the right guy. You still got Brock Vandagriff. They still really hadn't announced the starting quarterback, and that's what Kirby does. If any fans out there know, most fans know, that's diehard fans. Most fans know that you're not gonna get nothing out of Kirby. Like even in the press conferences, like you barely get anything. Y'all remember the whole quarterback fight with Stetson and who else was that? I told y'all I get mixed up with these doggone names as soon as I get on live. But yeah, you can't get anything out of Kirby. Sometimes I be feeling like, damn, Kirby, like, let us know something. Let us know, you know what I'm saying, what we looking like. Because we not going to really know. We can hear from little sources that, yeah, you know, they saying this or they saying that. But, bro, you know what I'm saying? We just don't, you never know with Kirby. And that's a good thing, though. That's a good thing. You know what I mean? He's not stupid. He'll probably wait till they take the field for the game. Yeah. Cause even when but I think they did name D'Wan Mathis at the time. I think they did name him the starter, but I don't think they named him the starter until the season started though. I'm not sure. What you think, Junkyard Dog? Did they name D'Wan Mathis a starter before the season started? Because gotta go definitely. All right, Nick Saban Jr., man, shout out to you, man. Hey, man, y'all subscribe. I'm pretty sure y'all probably already subscribed to Sports Talk TV, man. Yeah, all right, we gonna holler. I'm about to get off here shortly in a minute too, but yeah, Junkyard Dog, man. Let me know, man. Did D'Wan Mathis get announced as the starting quarterback before the season start? He talking about who did Kirby get that from. Look, man, hey, we ain't got, go ahead, Nick Saban Jr. We ain't about to get into that. We ain't about to get into no Nick Saban and no Kirby Smart battle. We not finna do it because you already know how I feel about Coach Smart. You know what I'm saying? And you know I got Coach Smart on speed dial. Y'all think I'm bullshitting. Me and Kirby talk all the time. And you know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to call them, let them know what's going on out here. You know, dudes is out here playing games. You know what I'm saying? But you know, Kirby. When I talk to Kirby about Nick Saban, man, he really, you know, he tried to avoid the whole situation. He don't really want to talk, man. He don't really want to talk about that, man. And I told Kirby, I'm telling you, me and Kirby talk. You know what I'm saying? I called him real quick. You know, he was having dinner with the family, and I told him, I say, look, Kirby, man. They out here playing with you, man. They ain't putting no respect on your name. You know what I'm saying? He like, who? He like, who you talking about? I'm like, these Alabama fans, these guys out here playing with your name, making it seem like you was Nick Saban's student. He was your sensei. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, nah. So you know, I ain't even gonna go in detail. I ain't gonna go into detail what we talked about, but we had some things. We had, you know, he exchanged some words, and Kirby had a mouthful. You know what I'm saying? I had to take the phone away, like, damn. You know what I mean? But anyway, yeah. Junkyard Dog said, "All right, bro, holla at you, man." Said, y'all be thinking I'll be bullshit, man. I'm telling you, man. I got Kirby on speed dial, bro. I got Kirby on speed dial. I be hitting him up, man. I know sometimes he be like, man, what's wrong with this dude, man? Because, you know what I'm saying, I do be calling him sometimes because, you know, I get certain news and I want to relay a message to him. Like, hey, bro, like, you know. Yeah, you ever heard of the tragedy of Darth? Hey, look, man. Y'all don't understand, man. Listen, man. You don't understand, bro. You said what? Let me go back to that. I don't remember Stetson saving our bacon in that game. Nah, he didn't. But yeah, man, it's crazy, man. It's just crazy, man. But yeah, man, we gonna go back. We gonna keep doing this, man. I love this. I like this live, man. I like chopping it up with y'all. I like seeing what's happening with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed it. I hope y'all enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? You already know the only place where you can get real conversation and no cap, man, it's the Trending Topic Podcast. Y'all already know who it is and what it is, baby. Let's get it.